Hi, welcome back to Math&Me with me, Nikhila Shankar. So, இது வந்து 12th boardsக்கு calculusலேருந்து மட்டும் எடுத்த few questions. இது வந்து pre-half-yearly exam of modern school நங்கநல்லூர். Okay? So, இது வந்து என்னோட தம்பியோட question paper. அவன் இந்த exam வந்து எப்படி பண்ணியிருக்கேன்னு சொன்னான். ஸோ அதனால நானும் கொஞ்சம் சால்வ் பண்ணால் உங்களுக்கு ஈஸியாக இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிறதுனால நான் அதை சால்வ் பண்ண போகிறேன். இதில் இருக்கிற கொஷின்ஸ் எல்லாம் எக்ஸாமில் வரும். இட் இஸ் வெரி வெரி க்ளோஸ் டு த போர்ட் கொஷின்ஸ். அதனால இந்த கொஷின்ஸை சால்வ் பண்ணுங்கள். ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் ஃப்ரம் மாடர்ன் ஸ்கூல். மாடர்ன், இதுதான் நான் படித்த ஸ்கூலும், மாடர்ன் சீனியர் செகண்டரி ஸ்கூல். ஓகே, அந்த ஸ்கூலோட ப்ரீ ஹாஃப் இயர்லி கொஷின் பேப்பர். ஸோ ஐம் கோயிங் டு ஸ்டார்ட் சால்விங். ஸோ இந்த இடத்துல ஜென்ரல் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன்லாம் கொடுத்துருக்கு. கொஷின் பேப்பரில் 3 செக்ஷன். ஸோ இதை வந்து 2 ஹவர்ஸ்க்குள்ளே சால்வ் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, அண்ட் செக்ஷன் ஏல 8 ஷார்ட் ஆன்சர் கொஷின் இருக்கு. செக்ஷன் பியில் 8 லாங் ஆன்சர்ஸ் அண்ட் செக்ஷன் சியில் இட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு பி கேஸ் பேஸ்ட். கேஸ் பேஸ்ட்னா என்ன, ஒரு சினாரியோ கொடுத்து இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணுவாங்க. ஓகே, நவ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஷின், டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் சீக்கண்ட் இன்வர்ஸ் of 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷன் இருக்கு with respect to இன்னொரு ஃபங்க்ஷன். நம்ம இது வரைக்கும் எந்த மாதிரி பார்த்துருக்கோம், டிஃபரன்ஷியேட். இப்போ y equals somethingனு கொடுத்துருக்காங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோ. இப்போ y equals sin inverse of 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. We know how to differentiate dy divided by dx. இப்போ dy divided by d times இந்த particular function எப்படி பண்றது? So we have not done something like this, but this is very very easy. நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம், I'm going to take my first function to be y. இப்போ second function to be u ன்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம். So u equals, I have sin inverse 2x square root of 1 minus x square. இப்போ பேசிக்கா என்ன கேக்குறாங்க, differentiate dy with respect to du. This is what is asked. Differentiate this y function with respect to u. ஸோ இதுதான் கேட்குறாங்க. ஸோ இதை நம்ம எப்படி பண்ண போகிறோம், I see that y is a function of x and u is also a function of x. So how can I find this? This I can write it as dy by dx times dx divided by du. கரெக்டா? அப்போ இந்த dxும் dxும் கேன்சல் ஆச்சுன்னா I'll get my dy by du. So for this I'm going to first find my dy by dx. இது என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்க போறேன். Then I'm going to find out du by dx. I'm going to differentiate this particular function with respect to x and in the particular function with respect to x. பண்ணிட்டு I'm going to reciprocate this function. ஏன்னா I need dx divided by du. பண்ணலாமா? So first y என்ன, y equals secant inverse 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. I'm going to find dy divided by dx. இந்த function with respect to x நான் differentiate பண்ண போறேன். I need to find what this is. So for simplicity நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன், substitution use பண்ண போறேன். So I'm going to substitute x equals sin theta, which means square root குள்ள என்ன இருக்கு, 1 minus sin square theta, and this becomes square root of cos square theta. ரூட்டை விட்டு வெளியில வந்ததுன்னா this becomes cos theta. Okay, now my differentiation basically becomes something like this. So இப்போ உள்ள என்ன இருக்கு, I have 1 divided by, so this basically becomes secant inverse of 1 divided by cos theta, which is going to be secant inverse of secant theta, and this is nothing but theta. Now basically நான் y வந்து இந்த ஃபார்ம்ல எழுதிட்டு இருக்கேன். இன்னும் நான் dy by dx கண்டுபிடிக்கல. I'm going to substitute it in such a form. So secant inverse of secant theta is going to give me theta, and theta என்ன இங்க இருந்து, I know that theta equals sin inverse of x. So this is going to be sin inverse of x. So இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ணிருக்கேன், பேசிக்கா என்னோட y வந்து இதிலேருந்து I have simplified it to something like this. So I have now y equals sin inverse of x. இப்போ dy by dx பண்ணலாமா? So from this I have dy by dx equals sin inverse of x ஓட differentiation என்ன, it is going to be 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. Okay, so I found out my dy by dx. இதே மாதிரி du by dx கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? So I have u equals, first u simplify பண்ணுவோம். I have sin inverse of 2x times square root of 1 minus x square. So இந்த இடத்துல I'm going to make a substitution. I can take x is equal to sin theta. So u என்ன ஆகும், it becomes sin inverse of 2 times sin theta square root of 1 minus sin square theta. So this is going to be sin inverse. This is all inside the sin inverse function. Okay, so sin inverse of 2 sin theta square root of cos square theta, and this is going to be sin inverse of 2 sin theta cos theta. So from this I have sin inverse of sin 2 theta, which is going to be simply theta. Sin inverse of sin function is going to give me simply the value that is inside. So 2 theta. But again the theta and I know that theta equals sin inverse of x. So again I have 2 sin inverse of x is going to be my u. So idhilende I want to find du by dx, which is going to be 2 times constant அப்படியே இருக்கும். Sin inverse of x is going to be 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. So இப்போ இத கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. Now I know what my dy by dx is also. So dy by dx இங்க என்ன வந்தது? It is going to be 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. So 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. Now I need to find out dy by du, which is going to be dy by dx times dx divided by du. So இதை substitute பண்ணா I have dy by dx, which is going to be 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square times du by dx na இந்த term ஓட reciprocal இல்லையா? So when I take the reciprocal, it is going to be square root of 1 minus x square divided by 2. So basically this and this gets cancelled. So in the end, I only have 1 divided by 2. So when I differentiate one function with respect to the other function, my answer is going to be 1 divided by 2. In the particular case, it is 1 divided by 2. Okay? இந்த மாதிரி தான் சால்வ் பண்ணணும். இந்த மாதிரி கொஸ்டின் வந்ததுன்னா ரெண்டுத்துக்கும் வெவ்வேறு வேரியபிள் எடுத்து தனித்தனியா டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ணி அப்புறம் அதை ஒண்ணா கேன்சல் பண்ண வேண்டியதான். ஓகே, ப்ளீஸ் காப்பி. Question number 2. If y equals tan x plus secant x, prove that. அப்படின்னா என்ன பண்றாங்க? இந்த இடத்துல டபுள் டிஃபரன்சியேஷன் கேக்குறாங்க. I need to find out what my d square y by dx square is. ஈஸியா பண்ணலாமா? So I have y equals tan x plus secant x. I see that my final answer is in terms of cos and sin. So இது cos and sin மாத்தலாமா? So tan x என்ன? Sin divided by cos plus secant is going to be 1 divided by cos. So LCM எடுத்தா I have 1 plus sin x divided by cos x. இது என்ன பேசிக்கா? This is going to be my y. இப்போ dy by dx பண்ண போறேன். I see that this is of the form u divided by v. So division rule என்ன? v u dash minus uv dash divided by v square. So இது பண்ணலாமா? So dy by dx is going to be denominator cos x times d by dx of the numerator 1 plus sin x minus the numerator 1 plus sin x times d by dx of the denominator cos x the whole divided by denominator square. So cos x the whole square. Okay. So now when I differentiate, I have cos x times d by dx of 1 plus sin x and 1 is a constant. That differentiate panna 0. Sin x or the differentiation is going to be cos x. So I have times cos x minus in the 1 plus sin x அப்படியே இருக்கும். Then d by dx of cos x is going to be minus sin x the whole divided by cos square x. So this minus and this minus becomes a plus. So இப்போ numeratorல என்ன இருக்கு? I have cos square x plus 1 plus sin x times sin x divided by cos square x. இப்போ மேல இருக்கிற bracket open பண்ணா I have cos square x plus sin x plus sin square x divided by cos square x. இப்போ numeratorல cos x இருக்கு. So எனக்கு cos square x நான் அப்படியே வச்சுக்கிறேன். And I see that cos square x plus sin square x gives me a 1. So இது என்னது பேசிக்கா? It is going to be 1 plus sin x divided by cos square x. So இப்போ இந்த cos square x நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I can write it as 1 plus sin x இருக்கிறதுனால cos square x is 1 minus sin square x. Correcta? Cos square x plus sin square x is 1. So cos square x can be written as 1 minus sin square x. So this I can further simplify as 1 plus sin x divided by, this is of the form a square minus b square. So இது a plus b into a minus b எழுதலாமா? So I have 1 plus sin x times 1 minus sin x. So this term gets cancelled. So dy by dx இன்னும் simple ஆயிடுச்சு. So this is my dy divided by dx. இப்போ இதோட second derivative கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So dy by dx என்ன வந்தது? dy by dx is going to be 1 divided by 1 minus sin x. 1 divided by 1 minus sin x. When I differentiate this again, so d square y divided by dx square na, this is again of the form u divided by v. So same formula, vu dash minus uv dash divided by v square. பண்ணலாமா? So I have the denominator times d by dx of the numerator minus numerator times d by dx of the denominator 1 minus sin x the whole divided by 1 minus sin x the whole square. இப்போ questionல இருக்கிற பாதி answer already வந்துருச்சு. I see that I have 1 minus sin x the whole square, 1 minus sin x the whole square. இப்போ numeratorல cos x வரணும். வருதான்னு பாப்போமா? So I have 1 minus sin x, this is inside a bracket, times d by dx of 1 is a constant, so 0, minus இந்த இடத்துல என்ன இருக்கு? I have 1 times d by dx of 1 minus sin x. 1 is a constant, then I have a minus sin x or a differentiation is going to be cos x. The whole divided by 1 minus sin x the whole square. So when I open the bracket, I have 0 plus cos x divided by 1 minus sin x the whole square. Basically, ரெண்டு derivative கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கோம். Second derivative வரைக்கும் கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கோம். That's all is this question. So easily you can score mark இதுல. Okay? So hence proved. We have proved what is asked. Please copy. Question number 3. Find the intervals of the function for f of x given by 2x cube minus 9x square plus 12x plus 15 is strictly increasing or decreasing. So, in the interval increasing, decreasing nu kandupidikanum. So, adukku first நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? I need to find out my f dash of x. Okay? So, when I do that, I have f dash of x equals 2x cube na it becomes 6x square minus 9x square na 18x minus 12. So, I can take the 6 outside. So, I have x square minus 3x minus 2. So, this I have to equate it to 0 to find the critical points. Yeah? So, f dash of x equals 0, which means I have x square minus 3x minus 2 equals 0. So, splitting the middle term panna, I need the product to be minus 2 and sum to be minus 3. So, I have minus 2 in that plus 12. Okay, please look out for the sign. So, plus 2. So, I have plus 2. I need the sum to be plus 2. Yeah, so I want product to be plus 2. So, minus 2 minus 1. Okay, so if splitting the middle term panna, x square minus 2x minus x plus 2 equals 0. So, x a common artha x minus 2, x minus 2 minus 1 equals 0. So, I have x minus 1 times x minus 2 equals 0. So, from this I have x is equal to 1 and x equals 2. So, இப்போ என்னோட number line எப்படி இருக்கு? I have the number line and I have minus infinity to infinity. நடுவுல 2 points. So, I have 1 to 2. So, என்னென்ன pointsலாம் check பண்ணணும்? I have to check for minus infinity to 1. இது first. Then 1 to 2. Next 2 to infinity. And I have to check for f dash. இல்லையா? So, f dash of x and it is going to be 6 times. I have a 6. 6 times x minus 1 times x minus 2. And I need to look for the sign increasing or decreasing on பார்க்கணும். Increasing or decreasing. Okay. Now, when I take some value that is in between this. So, இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல 0 எடுத்தா, when I substitute here, I have 6 is a positive value. And when I substitute 0 here, I have 0 minus 1. So, I'm going to get a negative value. When I substitute 0 again here, I'm going to get a negative value. So, plus into minus is going to give me plus in total. And this is going to be an increasing function. புரிஞ்சுதா? Increasing, decreasing ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? The second case, I have to substitute some value that is in between. So, இப்போ 1.5 na, it is going to be 3 divided by 2. இல்ல 1.5 na எடுத்துப்போம். Okay? So, I'm going to substitute the value 1.5. So, இப்போ 6 க்கு substitute பண்ணா, it is going to be positive. When I substitute 1.5 here, I have 1.5 minus 1, which is going to be a positive value. இங்க 1.5 substitute பண்ணா, I'll get a negative value. Minus 2 இருக்குல்ல? So, overall, it is going to be negative and hence it is going to be a decreasing function. இப்போ 2 to infinity na, let me substitute some value 3. So, இப்போ 6 க்கு positive தான் இருக்கும். When I substitute 3 over here, 3 minus 1 gives me a positive value. 3 minus 2 is also positive. So, overall positive, it is an increasing function. So, நம்ம function எங்கெல்லாம் increase ஆகுது? So, increasing in minus infinity to 1 and 2 to infinity. அப்புறம் decreasing எங்கன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. So, it is going to be decreasing in 1, 2. Okay, so these are the 3 intervals that we are talking about. Okay, please copy. So, இந்த இடத்துல and போடாம max languageல எழுதுனா you will write union. Okay, so this is how you write. Please copy. Now, question number 4. Find the local maxima and local minima, if any, for the function f of x equals sin x plus cos x. So, this is going to be cos x. Okay, please change. From 0, x pi by 2. So, x க்கும் range என்னன்னு கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. So, this you have to find out. So, first என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? I'm going to write the question. So, f of x equals, I have sin x plus cos x. So, இப்போ f dash of x கண்டுபிடிச்சாதானே critical point கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியும். So, sin x differentiate பண்ணா, I have cos x. Then cos x differentiate பண்ணா, I have minus sin x. Now, when I equate f dash of x to 0, I have cos x minus sin x equals 0. இந்த மாதிரி questions நம்ம நிறைய exercise examples-ல போட்டிருக்கோம். அதையும் போய் பாருங்க. It is going to be from the chapter Maxima Minima. It is from application of derivatives. Okay, please watch the chapter. So, I have cos x equals sin x. So, it can be tan x equals 1. Sin by cos equals 1, which is going to be tan x equals 1. So, tan x எங்க 1 இருக்கும்? X equals pi divided by 4. My x value is between 0 and pi by 2. So, it is going to be only pi by 4. இன்னொரு value எப்படி check பண்றது? Pi by 4 plus pi add பண்ணி பார்த்தா, I'll get 5 pi divided by 4. But 5 pi by 4 is not between this. So, இந்த value கிடையாது. So, the value is going to be only pi by 4. இப்போ இது local maxima minima எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? So, this is going to be my critical point. I need to find out my second derivative. So, f double dash of x na, இந்த இடத்துல when I differentiate cos x, I'm going to get minus sin x. Minus இருக்கு. Sin x differentiate பண்ணா, I'll get cos x. So, this is going to be minus of sin x plus cos x. And when I substitute f double dash of pi divided by 4, இந்த pointல maximum minimum கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So, when I substitute, I have minus sin pi by 4 plus cos pi by 4. So, this is going to be minus of sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Cos pi by 4 is also 1 by root 2. So, this when I simplify, I have minus of 2 divided by root 2. 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. So, one cancel item, so I'll have minus root 2. This is less than 0. If it is less than 0, we are talking about the maxima. So, it is going to be local maxima. So, I have found out that this critical point is going to give me the maximum value, local maxima. At the end value, I have to substitute in f of x. So, what is my f of x? F of x is going to be sin x plus cos x. So, sin x plus cos x, my maximum value is going to be at pi by 4, which is going to be sin pi by 4 plus cos pi by 4, which is going to be 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2, which is going to be 2 divided by root 2, which is going to be root 2. So, this is my maximum value. So, answer eppadi edutano? Maximum value is root 2 at in the critical point x equals pi by 4. Okay? Punjada? Please copy. Question number 5. Find the integral. So, in the substitution method, it is quite simple. So, I have, let me take sin x equals t. So, I have cos x dx equals dt. If we substitution pannuvom. So, now how does my integral change? So, the integral looks like 2 times 2 is a constant. Cos x dx is going to be dt divided by 1 minus sin x. So, it is going to be 1 minus t times 1 plus t square. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல நான் partial fraction use பண்ண போறேன். So, உள்ள என்ன இருக்கு? I'm going to have 2 divided by 1 minus t times 1 plus t square can be written as a divided by 1 minus t. And I see that here it is a quadratic equation. So, என்ன பண்ணணும்? Plus bx plus c. ரெண்டு வரணும் இல்லையா? Times 1 plus t square. புரிஞ்சுதா? So, this is how you solve. Now, I'm going to take the LCM. So, LCM எடுத்தா a times 1 plus t square plus this term. So, bx plus c times 1 minus t, the whole divided by 1 minus t times 1 plus t square equals 2 divided by 1 minus t times 1 plus t square. Now, since the denominators are equal, I can equate the numerator. So, இதை மொத்தமா equate பண்ணலாமா? So, what happens? In the left hand side, I have 2. Right ல உள்ள multiply பண்ணா, I have a plus at square plus இதை multiply பண்ணா bx minus, sorry, we are finding it in terms of t. So, let this be bt. Okay? So, this is going to be bt and this is what is the numerator. So, I have b times t bt minus bt square plus c minus ct. So, இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல t square t term எல்லாம் club பண்ணா I have a minus b plus t terms club panna I have b minus c plus what are the constants? It is going to be a plus c. So, these are my constant a plus c. So, இந்த பக்கம் என்ன இருக்கு? 2. I see that t square oda coefficient is 0, t oda coefficient is 0. I only have a constant. So, I have a minus b equals 0, b minus c equals 0 and only a plus c equals 2. So, this is the only one that I have. So, இங்கே என்ன தெரியும்? A equals b. இங்கே என்ன தெரியும்? B equals c. So, மொத்தத்துல என்ன தெரியும்? A equals c. So, இந்த இடத்துல substitute பண்ணலாமா? So, I have 2a equals 2. So, a equals 1. So, a equals 1, b equals 1 and c equals 1. When I substitute that, how does my integral change? இந்த இடத்துல substitute பண்ணணும் இல்லையா? So, here. So, bt plus c இல்லையா? So, when I substitute, my integral looks something like this. So, a divided by 1 minus t plus b times t. b என்ன? 1 times t plus c divided by 1 plus t square. புரிஞ்சுதா? So, here I have a divided by 1 minus t. From here you see a divided by 1 minus t plus bt plus c divided by 1 plus t square. So, this is how my integral has changed now times dt. இப்போ இதை split பண்ணி எழுதலாமா? So, I can write this as integral of 1 divided by 1 minus t dt plus what is this term going to be? t plus 1 divided by 1 plus t square times dt. Okay? Now, I can further split this particular integral. So, in the integral ennachu? This becomes log mod 1 minus t. But remember that you have a minus t. The coefficient of t is going to be minus. So, I have to multiply by minus 1. So, this term becomes minus log of 1 minus t. Okay, so this is my first term. இப்போ நான் second term integrate பண்ண போறேன். So, second term integrate பண்ணா I have integral of t plus 1 divided by 1 plus t square times dt. So, I can split this integral as integral t divided by 1 plus t square plus integral 1 divided by 1 plus t square times dt. So, this particular term I can do by substitution. So, I can take 1 plus t square equals some u. So, 2t dt equals du. I only need t dt. So, this becomes du divided by 2. So, in the integral ennachu? Integral of du divided by 2, so I'll take that outside, divided by 1 plus t square. So this basically becomes half log mod u, and what is my u? Half log mod 1 plus t square. So this is first term. Second term enna? This is simply going to be tan inverse of t. Correct? Integral of 1 by 1 plus t square is going to be tan inverse of t. இப்போ overall என்னோட solution என்னவா இருக்கும்? So it is going to be this particular term. So minus log of, so in total, so this particular integral in total is going to be minus log mod 1 minus t plus half log mod 1 plus t square plus tan inverse of t. Whatever I'm going to mark, so it is going to be this plus this particular term. புரிஞ்சுதா? So this is my answer after consolidating everything. But நம்ம first இங்கே ஒரு substitution போட்டோம் தெரியுதா? So here I made a substitution where sin x equals t. So இப்போ அதுக்கு resubstitute பண்ணணும். So I'm going to have minus log mod 1 minus t is going to be sin x plus half log mod 1 plus t square. T square and sin square. So I can write it as 1 plus sin square x plus tan inverse of sin x plus integration constant. கடைசியில் ஒரு integration constant போட்டுக்கணும். Okay? Please copy. Question number 6. This is going to be definite integral, but உள்ள ஒரு mod function இருக்கு. So அதை நம்ம carefully போடணும். So basically, what do you know? Mod function takes two different values, which is going to be x cube minus x when x cube minus x is greater than 0, and minus of x cube minus x, minus of the function when x cube minus x is less than 0. When it is negative, mod takes negative values, and when it's positive, mod takes positive values. But இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல number lineல I have the values from minus 1 to 2. But minus 1 to 2 நம்மளால டைரக்டா இன்டகிரேட் பண்ண முடியுமா? பண்ண முடியாது. ஏன்னா நடுவுல திடீர்னு வேல்யூ நெகட்டிவா இருக்கும், திடீர்னு பாசிட்டிவா இருக்கும். So அது எந்தெந்த வேல்யூஸ்னு எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? So I have the function x cube minus x where I can take the x common. It becomes x square minus 1. And this is of the form a square minus b square. So a plus b into a minus b. When I equate this to 0, I have x equals 0, x equals minus 1 and x is equal to 1. So இந்த இடத்துல definite integralல கொடுத்தது படி நடுவுல என்னெல்லாம் values இருக்கு? I have a minus 1 which is already there. Then I have a 0. Then I have a 1. So இப்போ எந்தெந்த intervalலாம் negative, எந்தெந்த intervalலாம் positiveனு check பண்ணணும். So what are the intervals going to be? I have minus 1 to 0, 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. And what is my function going to be? It is going to be x times x plus 1 times x minus 1. இப்போ எங்கெல்லாம் நெகட்டிவ் எங்கெல்லாம் பாசிட்டிவ்னு செக் பண்ணோம். I'm not checking for increasing decreasing function. Modulus function வச்சு நம்ம டீல் பண்றதுனால இந்த மாதிரி மெத்தட்ல போட்டா I can know where it is going to be negative and where it's going to be positive. இப்போ minus 1 to 0 போட்டேன்னா I can take the value minus half. Okay, let me check. Minus half போட்டா minus x, so this is going to be negative. Then minus half plus 1 is going to be positive. Then minus half minus 1 is going to be obviously negative. So the total sign is going to be positive. So நம்மளோட function என்னவா இருக்க போகுது? It is going to be x cube minus x. Okay? இப்போ 0 to 1 la I can take the value half. So half na x is going to be positive. And half plus 1 is also going to be positive. Half minus 1 is going to be negative. So overall it is going to be negative. So I have to take x cube minus x oda minus. So this is going to be my f of x. I am just finding out what my f of x is in different intervals. In the interval la f of x positive or negative ஆன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கிறேன். Then from 1 to 2. 1 to 2 na I can take the value 1.5. இப்போ 1.5 எடுத்தா positive. 1.5 plus 1 is again going to be positive. 1.5 minus 1 is also going to be positive. So overall it is a positive value. So I have x cube minus x to be my f of x. இப்போ என்னோட integral என்னவா split ஆக போகுது? So basically my question is minus 1 to 2 of mod x cube minus x now becomes integral of minus 1 to 0 and the function is going to be x cube minus x. So I have x cube minus x plus 0 to 1 and it is going to be minus. So minus of x cube minus x plus the last integral is going to be 1 to 2 times it is going to be positive. So x cube minus x times dx. Everywhere I have a dx. புரிஞ்சுதா எப்படி இன்டெக்ரலை ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்றேன்னு? எங்க பாசிட்டிவ் எங்க நெகட்டிவ்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ண வேண்டியதான். ஓகே, நவ் மை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டேர்ம் becomes integrate பண்ணா I have x power 4 divided by 4 minus x square divided by 2 upper limit lower limit. Okay, so this is my first term. Plus இப்போ second term என்ன? I have a minus, so I'll take the minus outside. So இந்த இடத்துல மைனஸே போட்டுறேன். So minus comes out. I have x cube x power 4 divided by 4 minus x square divided by 2 again, but இந்த இடத்துல limit மட்டும் change ஆகும் 0 to 1 plus again I have x power 4 divided by 4 minus x square divided by 2 from upper limit lower limit is going to be 1 and 2. Okay. Now when I substitute the values, I have first in the term ku substitute பண்றேன். So I have 1 by 4 வெளியில எடுத்தா upper limit minus lower limit. Okay. 1 by 4 times x power 4 term ku substitute பண்ணிட்டேன். Now I have minus 1 by 2 times x square. So first in the term. Okay. This is going to be this term. Now I'm going to take this particular term and this is this minus. Okay. So minus already irukku 1 by 2 x square na it is going to be 0 square minus minus 1 the whole square. Okay. So இப்போ first term முடிஞ்சது. So this is going to be my first term. Minus, now I'm talking about the second term. இந்த minus அப்படியே இருக்கட்டும். I'll take the bracket. So when I open the bracket, I have 1 by 4 times x power 4 which is going to be 1 power 4 minus 0 power 4 minus I have 1 by 2 times x square. So 1 square minus 0 square. This term is also over. இப்போ last term என்ன? I have 1 by 4 times 2 power 4 minus 1 power 4 minus 1 by 2 times 2 power 2. இல்லையா 2 power 2. 2 square minus 1 square. Okay. So these are my three different terms. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல bracket open பண்ணா first bracketல என்ன இருக்கு? I'll write it in the next page. So I have 1 by 4 times bracket குள்ள என்ன இருக்கு 0 power 4 is a 0 minus 1 power 4 minus 1 power 4 is going to be 1. I have a minus here. Okay. So it is going to be 1 by 4 times minus 1. This is my first term. Second term என்ன minus half times in the bracket குள்ள என்ன இருக்கு I have 0 square minus half minus 1 the whole square. So this is again going to be minus 1 and this is my first bracket. Okay. புரிஞ்சுதா? first bracket போட்டிருக்கேன். இப்போ second bracket. So this particular one I have 1 by 4 times 1 power 4. So this is simply going to be minus of 1 by 4 times 1 minus 1 by 2 times 1 minus 1 by 2 times 1. This is my second bracket. இப்போ third bracket என்ன 1 by 4 times 2 power 4 minus 1 power 4. Correct? So 1 by 4 times 2 power 4 என்ன 2 2s are 4, 4 4s are 16. 16 minus 1 is going to be 15. So I have plus 1 by 4 times 15 minus 1 by 2 times 2 square minus 1 square. 2 square is going to be 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So I have minus 1 by 2 times 3. This is going to be my last bracket. Okay. ஒரு bracket solve பண்ணியாச்சா? Now this when I simplify I have minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 plus 15 by 4 minus 3 divided by 2. இப்போ bracket எல்லாம் open பண்ணா I have minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 plus 15 by 4 minus 3 divided by 2. இப்போ new denominatorல LCM is going to be 4. So I have to multiply wherever I have a 2 by 2. இல்லையா? So இந்த இடத்துலயும் 2, இந்த இடத்துலயும் 2. Now how does my numerator look? I have minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 plus 2 plus 15 minus 6 the whole divided by 4. So I basically have minus 1 plus 2 gets cancelled. Then இந்த இடத்துல மீதி என்ன இருக்கு 15 plus 2 is going to be 17. 17 minus 6 is going to be 11. So 11 divided by 4. So this is going to be my answer. Okay. Please copy. Calculation simple போடுங்க. ஈஸியா வந்துரும். Now question number 7. Solve this particular function. இது பார்க்கிறதுக்கு தான் கொஞ்சம் டிஃபிகல்ட்டா இருக்கும். It is going to be a long sum but easy தான். Okay. So நம்ம படிச்சதையே அப்ளை பண்ணலாம். Now I have square root of 1 plus இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல x square term நான் combine பண்றேன். So 1 plus y square first எழுதிக்கிறேன். Plus x square times x square காமன் எடுத்தா I have 1 plus y square. புரியுதா? So I basically took my 1 இங்க எழுதிருக்கேன். Y square இங்க எழுதிருக்கேன். Now I'm going to take the x square common. X square common எடுத்தா what will I be left with? 1 plus y square common இருக்கும். Plus I have or I'll take this to the other side. This is equal to minus xy times dy divided by dx. In the whole term I've taken it to the other side. Okay. இப்போ bracket குள்ள என்ன இருக்கு? When I take the 1 plus y square common. When I take the 1 plus y square common inside the bracket, what will I have? This is going to be square root of 1 plus y square common எடுத்தா from the first term I'll have 1 and from the second term I'll have x square. So I basically simplified the question. So xy times dy divided by dx. புரிஞ்சுதா என்ன பண்ணிருக்கேன்னு? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 1 plus y square தனியா எடுத்துட்டு x square காமனா எடுத்தேன். அப்புறம் 1 plus y square காமனா இருக்குன்னு பார்த்த உடனே from the first term I have 1, from the second term I have x square. Okay? இப்போ square root of a b formula இருக்கு. கரெக்ட்டா? This is going to be my a and this is going to be b. I can split it as square root of a times square root of b. Okay? So when I do that, I have square root of 1 plus y square root of 1 plus x square equals minus xy times dy divided by dx. Now I'm going to club my y terms தனியா, x terms தனியா. இப்படி பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்? I'll have square root of 1 plus x square divided by x times dx equals minus ஏதாவது ஒரு பக்கம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. y divided by square root of 1 plus y square times dy. Okay? Now I'm going to integrate on both sides. என்ன கேக்குறாங்க? Solve னு கேக்குறாங்க. So I'm going to find the integral on both sides. Okay? Now when I integrate my right hand side, first இந்த term integrate பண்றேன். So I have integral of minus y divided by square root of 1 plus y square times dy. I'm going to use the substitution method. So I have 1 plus y square equals t, 2y dy equals dt. I only need y dy. So y dy equals dt divided by 2. இப்போ என்னோட integral என்னவா மாறுது? I already have a minus. Then dt divided by 2. So I'll take that outside. Divided by square root of t. Divided by square root of t. So this is going to be minus half integral of t to the power minus half. Square root of t na t to the power half. Numerator la vandaduna t to the power minus half times dt. So this is going to be minus half times t to the power minus half plus 1. Half plus minus half plus 1. Illaya? Minus half plus 1. So this in total is going to be half times t to the power 1 by 2 divided by 1 divided by 2. So this basically becomes 1 by 2 times 2 into t to the power half. So in the 2 cancel agum. So I'll be left with minus t enna 1 plus y square. So square root of 1 plus y square. So this is going to be my first integral. So idu I nu vechupom. So this is going to be my I. Okay? இப்போ second integral left hand side la irukradha solve பண்ணனும். So left la enna irukku? Let me take this as 2 and let me take this as 1. Okay? So 1 already solve பண்ணியாச்சு. இப்போ 2 solve பண்ணனும். So when I solve 2, I have 2 equals from here square root of 1 plus x square divided by x times dx. Okay? When I start solving this, I'm going to make a substitution here. என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I'm going to take the square root of 1 plus x square equals t. So இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்? I'll have 2. இதோட differentiation is going to be 2 root of 1 plus x square, but inside the bracket I have 1 plus x square. So I have to do 2x times dx equals dt. So இந்த இடத்துல 2 cancel ஆயிடும். I'll be left with x dx, but இந்த இடத்துல denominatorல தான் இருக்கு. So I'll take dx equals dt times dt divided by x times square root of 1 plus x square, which is going to be t இல்லையா? So I am going to write this as dt times t divided by x. So this is going to be my dx. இப்போ integral என்னவா மாறுது? I can write this as integral of t times dx is going to be dt times t divided by x, and I already have an x. புரிஞ்சுதா? So from here I have dx equals dt times t divided by x. So dt times t divided by x. And இந்த இடத்துல இருக்கிற x நான் இங்க எழுதுறேன். Okay? புரிஞ்சுதா? And square root of 1 plus x square is going to give me t. Okay? So this is what I have. இப்போ denominatorல என்ன இருக்கு? I can write this as t square dt divided by x square. இப்போ x square என்னன்னு எழுதலாம்? So I can basically square this side. So I have 1 plus x square equals t square. So from this I have x square equals t square minus 1. எழுதலாமா? So this is nothing but t square divided by t square minus 1. But I see that the power in the numerator and the denominator is the same. So அந்த மாதிரி இருக்க கூடாது. So I'm going to do a long division method. So long division I have t square divided by t square minus 1. So இந்த இடத்துல இப்போ 1 ஆல multiply பண்ணா I'll have t square minus 1. And when I subtract, I'll have a minus here and I'll have a plus here. So these two terms get cancelled, and in the end I'll have 0 plus 1. So this is my quotient, this is my remainder, and this is my divisor. இப்போ என்னோட integral என்னவா மாறும்? This basically looks like integral of quotient plus remainder divided by divisor times dt. So this is my integral. இப்போ இந்த integral நான் further integrate பண்ணா I'll have 1 dt, which is going to be t, plus integral of 1 divided by t square minus 1 times dt. Integral of 1 by t square minus 1 and it is going to be, it looks like this இல்லையா? Integral dx divided by x square minus a square, which is going to be 1 by 2a log mod x minus a divided by x plus a. இந்த formula இருக்கா? இந்த formula நம்ம படிச்சிருக்கோமா? So when you solve this, this is going to be, இது அப்படியே t ன்னு இருக்கும், plus this is going to be 1 divided by 2 times a is going to be 1, log mod t minus 1 divided by t plus 1. Okay, and what is my t from the substitution? T is going to be square root of 1 plus x square. Okay, so t is going to be square root of 1 plus x square plus half times log mod square root of 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by square root of 1 plus x square plus 1. Okay, so this is going to be my other term. If total answer enna, it is going to be 1 plus 2. So endha rendu answer eduthanom? So this is going to be 1 plus 2. I have to combine these two values. So இதை combine பண்ணா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? My final answer is going to be minus square root of 1 plus y square plus square root of 1 plus x square plus half log mod square root of 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by square root of 1 plus x square plus 1. And now I'm going to write the integration constant. It becomes a plus. Correct? ஏனா இந்த இடத்துல 2 equals 1. I have 2 equals 1. So when I bring this term to the other side, இந்த இடத்துல இருக்கிற minus plus ஆயிடும். So I'll have plus square root of 1 plus y square. So this is going to be my answer. Okay? Please copy. So this is going to be 0. So I can bring the c to the other side. So this can be written as 1 plus y square plus square root of 1 plus x square plus half log mod square root of 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by square root of 1 plus x square plus 1 equals c. இந்த மாதிரி எழுதலாம். Equals minus c னு எழுதலாம், but c is a constant, so you can simply write it as c. Okay? Please copy. Question number 8. So solve this. So இதை நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? என்ன மெத்தட்ல பண்ண போறோம்? Homogeneous differential equation. So first I'm going to split dy and dx. So I have 3xy plus y square times dx equals minus of x square minus xy times dy. So இப்போ dy by dx பண்ணா I'll have dy by dx is going to be 3xy plus y square divided by minus of x square minus xy. இந்த minus உள்ள multiply பண்ணா I'll have 3xy plus y square divided by xy minus x square. Okay, so now I'm going to do a substitution. So y equals vx in substitution பண்ண போறேன். So I have d by dx of vx is going to be இந்த பக்கம் எங்கெல்லாம் y இருக்கோ அங்கெல்லாம் vx. So I have vx plus vx the whole square divided by x times vx minus x square. Now இந்த பக்கம் it is product rule. So I have to do vu dash plus uv dash இல்லையா? So when I do that, I have v times d by dx of x is going to be 1 plus x times dv divided by dx. And this is going to be 3vx square plus v square x square divided by x square v minus x square. When I take x square common, I'll have 3v plus v square divided by இங்கேயும் x square எடுத்தா I'll have v minus 1. And the x square and the x square gets cancelled. Next stepல v right hand side எடுத்துட்டு வர போறேன். So I have dx dv by dx is going to be 3v plus v square divided by v minus 1 minus v. Okay, now when I take the LCM, I'll have 3v plus v square minus v square plus v. புரியுதா? இந்த இடத்துல minus இருக்கு, இங்கேயும் ஒரு minus இருக்கு. So it becomes a plus v whole divided by v minus 1 is going to be x dv divided by dx. இப்போ v square and the v square gets cancelled and I'll be left with 4v minus divided by v minus 1. Okay, now when I club v terms together and x terms together, I'll have v minus 1 divided by v times dv equals 4 இங்கே வச்சிருக்கேன் times dx divided by x. Okay, I'm having this 4 on this side, v மட்டும் அந்த பக்கம் எடுத்துட்டு போறேன். So when I integrate on both sides, this basically becomes v by v. V is going to be 1 minus 1 by v times dv, இங்கேயும் ஒரு dv இருக்கு, equals 4 times integral dx divided by x. Now when I find the integration, this is going to be v minus log mod v equals 4 times log mod x plus c. Okay, now when I substitute for v, I'll have y by x minus log mod y divided by x equals log of x power 4 plus c. இந்த மாதிரி எழுதலாமா? இந்த 4 வந்து நான் பவருக்கு எடுத்துட்டு போறேன். So I can write it like this. Now basically what am I left with? I have y by x minus log mod y divided by x. When I bring this term to the other side, I have log of my x power 4 equals c. Okay, now this is the form. I can take the minus outside. So y by x minus of log y by x plus log of x power 4 equals c. This is of the form log a plus log b, which gives me log a b. So in the formula எழுதுனா I have y by x minus log AB, which is y by x times x power 4 equals c. Okay, so in total I have y by x minus log of x cube y equals c. இந்த இடத்துல ஒரு x ஒரு x power 4 cancel ஆயிடும். So I'll be left with x cube இல்லையா? So this is going to be my final answer. Okay, please copy. Y by x minus log of எவ்வளோ உங்களால simplify பண்ண முடியுமோ அவ்வளோ simplify பண்ணலாம். Or you can just leave it like that. Okay, please copy. Section B. Now, determine the constants a, b such that the function is continuous. Okay, இப்போ a subsection என்ன? The function has to be continuous na அர்த்தம். The left hand limit equals the right hand limit. And what is my left hand limit? I can write it as LHL or limit. I can write limit h tends to 0 of f of a minus h equals limit h tends to 0 of f of a plus h has to be equal. So this means that the function is continuous. Okay, இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல a ஓட value என்ன? It is going to be 2. Now first of all I'm going to write limit x tends to 2 minus என்னோட a ஓட value is going to be 2. So 2 minus na which function are we talking about? 2ax minus 2b. So 2ax minus 2b. Minus 2b is nothing but limit h tends to 0. Wherever I have x, I have to substitute 0 minus a minus h, which is going to be 2 minus h. So 2 minus h minus 2b. Okay, so when I simplify this, I'm going to have limit h tends to 0 of 2a. 2a times 2 is going to be 4a minus 2ah minus 2b. When I substitute the limit, h is 0 na in the particular term poidum illaya. So this becomes a 0 and I'll be left with 4a minus 2b. So this is going to be my left hand limit. Ipo idhe mari right hand limit enna? b equals limit x tends to 2 plus, and what is my f of x function? It is going to be ax square plus 2b. So I have ax square plus 2b. This, when I substitute h equals 0, I have a times 2 minus h, 2 plus h. When I talking about the right hand limit, a plus h. So 2 plus h the whole square plus 2b. Okay, though here when I substitute the value of 0, I have a times 2 square plus 2b, which is going to be 4a plus 2b. So this is going to be my right hand limit. When I equate them both, I have 4a minus 2b equals 4a plus 2b. So here the 4a and the 4a gets cancelled. And what will I be left with? I have 0 equals 4b, which means b equals 0. So value of b 0 nu therinju pochu. இப்போ a கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னா I know that at f of 2 the value is going to be 2. Questionல தெரியுதா? At x is equal to 2 my value is going to be 2. So when I equate that, I have at x equals 2, which means at f of 2 the limit is going to be அப்படினா 4a minus 2b equals 2. When I substitute the value of 0 for b, I'll have 4a equals 2, which means a equals 1 divided by 2. So I found out the value of a and b. Okay, so this is going to be the value of f of 2. Right hand limit equals left hand limit equals f of 2. This is a continuous function. So this is what you have. Okay, please copy. Now section B, I have if cos y equals x times cos of a plus y, prove that dy by dx equals. So இப்போ dy by dx கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So அதுக்கு first x யும் y யும் தனித்தனியா எழுத போறேன். So I have the question to be cos y equals x cos of a plus y. So I'm going to write this as, I'll have the x on one side and this to be on the other side. So cos y divided by cos of a plus y. I'm going to differentiate with respect to y. So I'm going to do d by dy of x equals, I'm going to differentiate this term. So this is of the form u by v. So v u dash minus uv dash divided by v square. Okay, then later I can find the reciprocal. dx by dy கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு reciprocate பண்ணா dy by dx வந்துரும் இல்லையா? Now v u dash is going to be cos a plus y d by dx dy இல்லையா? We are differentiating with respect to y. So d by dy of cos y minus cos y அப்படியே இருக்கு d by dy of cos of a plus y the whole divided by cos of a plus y the whole square. Okay, இப்போ numeratorல என்ன இருக்கு? Cos of a plus y times cos y ஓட derivative is going to be minus sin y minus cos y times cos of a plus y is going to be minus sin of a plus y the whole divided by cos of a plus y the whole square. So I can write it as cos square. I can take the minus outside first. So I'll take the minus outside. So I'll have cos of a plus y sin y minus வெளியில எடுத்துட்டேன் பட் இங்க ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு மைனஸ் இருக்கு ஸோ அந்த மைனஸ் இருக்கும் ஸோ மைனஸ் cos y sin of a plus y the whole divided by cos square a plus y. So இந்த ஃபார்முலா எப்படி இருக்கு? I can see this as cos a sin b minus sin a cos b. I know that sin of a minus b is going to be sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. But இங்க என்ன இருக்கு? Cos a sin b minus sin a cos b இருக்கு. So this is nothing but minus sin of a minus b. So இந்த formula substitute பண்ணா I'll have minus அப்படியே இருக்கும். Bracketல I'll have minus sin of a. What is my a? A is going to be a plus y and b is going to be y. So I'll have a plus y minus y the whole divided by cos square a plus y. So இந்த மைனஸும் plus ஆயிடும். Numeratorல I'll cancel the y and the y. So what am I left with? dx by dy equals sin a divided by cos square a plus y. But they are asking for dy by dx. So dy by dx enna? It is going to be cos square a plus y divided by sin a. So this is what is asked in the question. Prove பண்றதுக்கு and we have proved that. Okay. Please copy. Question number 10. Find square root of cot x plus square root of tan x. So இந்த இடத்துல நம்ம cos sin யூஸ் பண்ணி போட்டா இன்னும் ஈஸியா இருக்கும். So I'll have integral of square root cos x divided by sin x. நான் square root தனியாவே பிரிச்சு எழுதுறேன். So I have square root of cos x divided by square root of sin x plus square root of sin x divided by square root of cos x times dx. நான் இப்போ integral எடுக்காம உள்ள இருக்கிறத மட்டும் first solve பண்றேன். So I have, when I take the LCM, it becomes cos x plus sin x divided by square root of sin x times cos x. இப்போ இதை further எப்படி split பண்ணலாம்? I see that I have a sin x cos x. So இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல 2 ஆல multiply பண்ணா, when I multiply by 2, I have to divide by 2. Okay, so why am I doing this? I know that sin x minus cos x the whole square, a minus b the whole square formula இருந்தா, I can write this as sin square x plus cos square x minus 2 sin x cos x. I know that sin square x plus cos square x is going to give me a 1. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல 2 sin x cos x க்கு நான் என்ன substitute பண்ண போறேன்? I'm going to write this as 2 sin x cos x is going to be, when I take this to the other side, I have 1 minus sin x minus cos x the whole square. இந்த மாதிரி நான் ஏன் பண்றேன்? I see that I have a cos x plus sin x here. So இந்த இடத்துல sin x minus cos x இருந்ததுன்னா, when I make the substitution, it will be easier to substitute. Okay? So let me solve this for you. You'll understand. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல denominatorல இருக்கிற 2 நான் மேல numeratorக்கு எடுத்துட்டு வர போறேன். So this is basically root 2 times. Now when I take the integral, I have cos x plus sin x the whole divided by 2 sin x cos x can be written as 1 minus sin x minus cos x the whole square inside the square root times dx. Okay, இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல the substitution that I'm going to make is going to be sin x denominatorல sin x minus cos x is going to be t. Sin x or derivative is going to be cos x. Cos x or derivative is going to be minus sin x, but I have a minus, so it becomes plus sin x times dx equals dt. இப்போ புரியுதா நான் ஏன் sin x minus cos x எடுத்தேன்னு? இந்த இடத்துல substitute பண்ணும்போது I'm getting what I need in my numerator. So இதுக்கு substitution பண்றது ரொம்ப easy. இந்த root 2 has come out of the square root. Okay, I'll basically have 1 divided by root 2 here. So denominator 1 divided by root 2 now it comes to the numerator which becomes root 2. Okay, so now root 2 is a constant. Integration cos x plus sin x dx becomes dt divided by square root of 1 minus sin x minus cos x is going to be t. So t square. So இப்போ integral எவ்வளோ simple ஆயிடுச்சு. So this is basically root 2 times sin inverse of t. அவ்வளோதான், sin inverse of x by a which is going to be sin inverse of t. இப்போ t என்ன? It is going to be root 2 times sin inverse of sin x minus cos x plus c. Okay, so this is my final answer. Please copy. அவ்வளோதான், simple question complicate பண்ணாம போட வேண்டியதான். Now question number 10 B subsection. So I have a definite integral. I have to prove that this is going to be the answer. So இப்போ எப்படி prove பண்றது? Partial fractions. So what is inside? I have 1 by x square x plus 1. So this I can split it as a by x. X square இருக்கிறதுனால first a by x, அப்புறம் b divided by x square, அப்புறம் c divided by the next term. Okay, so this is how you have to do. Now this is going to be, when I take the LCM, I have a times x already இருக்கு. I need one more x and x plus 1 for the LCM plus b x square already இருக்கு, I need x plus 1 plus c x plus 1 already இருக்கு, I need x square, the whole divided by x square times x plus 1. இந்த பக்கம் 1 divided by x square times x plus 1. Since the denominators are equal, I can equate the numerator. So this is going to be ax square plus ax plus bx plus b plus cx square. When I club the x square terms, I have a plus c plus x term club panna, I have a plus b. And what are the constants? I only have b. This is the only constant. Okay. And I only have the constant on the other side. So when I equate these two, I only have b equals 1 and all the others are 0. Matta coefficient la illalla. So a plus c 0, b plus c is also 0. So a equals minus c, a equals minus b. So I have b minus 1 na a equals minus 1, a equals minus c na c is going to be 1. So I found out the value of a, b and c. Now how does my integral look? My integral is going to be a by x, which is going to be minus 1 divided by x plus b by x square. So plus b by x square plus c divided by x plus 1. So c divided by x plus 1 times dx. This split panni எழுதினா I'll have integral of minus comes out 1 by x dx plus integral of x square x to the minus 2 times dx எழுதுறேன் plus integral 1 by x plus 1 times dx. Okay. So this is basically minus of log mod x plus இதை integrate panna I'll have x square minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1 plus this is going to be log mod x plus 1. Coefficient of x is going to be 1. So nothing changes plus c. So this is going to be minus log mod x minus x to the power minus 1 is nothing but 1 by x. So minus 1 by x plus log mod x plus 1 plus c. So this is going to be log a minus log b, which I can write it as log of a divided by b for simplicity. So I can write this as log x plus 1. So this is going to be log of x plus 1 divided by x, everything inside the mod function, minus 1 by x. So minus 1 by x equals c. Okay. So this is going to be the case. Ipo definite integral edutha, I have to find the values. I have to put the values from 1 to 3. Illaya? So 1 to 3 substitute panna. I'll forget the c for the moment. So I'm going to substitute the definite integral from 1 to 3. So when I do upper limit minus lower limit, I basically have log of 3 plus 1 divided by 3 minus 1 divided by 3. This is upper limit minus lower limit. So I have log of 1 plus 1 divided by 1 minus 1 divided by 1. So when I find the answer, I have log mod 4 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus log mod 2 by 1 minus 1. I've opened the bracket, so this becomes plus 1. In the minus plus side. So this becomes plus 1. Now when I take the LCM, this is of the form log again log a minus log b. So log of a by b panna enagum log of 4 by 3 divided by 2. In the இடத்துல minus 1 by 3 plus 1. So I have to take the LCM for that. So this is going to be log mod 4 by 3 into 1 by 2. In the இடத்துல LCM எடுத்தா minus 1 plus 3 divided by 3. So this is going to be 2 by 3. So I have log mod 2 by 3 plus 2 divided by 3. So இதுதான் prove பண்ண சொல்றாங்க and we have proved that. Okay. Please copy. Value substitute பண்ண வேண்டியதான். Integration பண்ணிட்டு substitute the value. That's all. Okay. Please copy. 11th question. Evaluate the integral sin x plus cos x divided by sin 2x. இப்போ நான் போன question போட்ட மாதிரியே போட போறேன். So I'm going to write sin 2x as 2 sin x cos x, and instead of 2 sin x cos x நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I know that sin x minus cos x the whole square is going to be 1 minus 2 sin x cos x. இந்த 1 என்னது? It is going to be sin square x plus cos square x. இப்பதான் போன question நம்ம போட்டோம். ஒரு ரெண்டு question முன்னாடி போட்டோம். So I can write 2 sin x cos x as, what is the substitution I'm going to make? 2 sin x cos x is going to be 1 minus sin x minus cos x the whole square. So this is the substitution I'm going to make. Okay. இப்போ integral என்ன ஆகும்? Let me find the integral first and then substitute the values. So integral of pi by 6 pi by 3 is equal to sin x plus cos x divided by square root of, instead of sin 2x, I'm going to write 1 minus sin x minus cos x the whole square times dx. When I make the substitution, I can write sin x minus cos x equals t. So I have cos x plus sin x times dx equals dt. Okay, now that I've changed the variable, I can also change the integral values. Yeah? So when x equals pi divided by 3, I have t equals sin pi by 3 minus cos pi by 3. Sin pi by 3 na 60. Sin 60 is going to be root 3 by 2 minus cos 60 is going to be 1 by 2. So this is going to be root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. And when x is equal to pi by 6, I have t equals sin pi by 6 minus cos pi by 6. So sin pi by 6 na sin 30. So 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2. So this is going to be 1 minus root 3 divided by 2. So lower limit, upper limit edhunu careful ah paathu podunga. So instead of pi by 6, I am going to have 1 minus root 3 the whole divided by 2. Inge root 3 minus 1 the whole divided by 2. And how does the integral change? It is going to be dt divided by square root of 1 minus t square. So this is simply sin inverse of t from upper limit, lower limit. So I have 1 minus root 3 divided by 2, root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, substitute the upper limit. I have sin inverse of root 3 divided by 2 minus 1 by 2. This is my upper limit minus lower limit. So I have sin inverse of 1 by 2 minus root 3 divided by 2. When I take the minus outside this, I have sin inverse of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 minus sin inverse of minus of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. இந்த மாதிரி எழுதலாமா? So this minus basically comes outside. Sin inverse of minus இருந்ததுனா it becomes a minus. So வெளியில வந்ததுனா it becomes a plus. So I basically have sin inverse of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 plus sin inverse of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. So this is nothing but 2 times. So I have 2 times sin inverse of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so இந்த இடத்துல லிமிட் எடுக்காமையும் நம்மளால பண்ண முடியும். எப்படி பண்ண முடியும்? So I got sin inverse of t. இப்போ t க்கு டைரக்டா நான் சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்றேன்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க. Sin inverse of t na it is going to be sin x minus cos x and the limits haven't changed. So sin pi by 6 to pi by 3 னு இருக்கு. So இத ஃபர்தரா சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? I have sin inverse of, so upper limit minus lower limit பண்ணா I'll have sin pi by 3 minus cos pi by 3 இது first term minus I'll have a sin inverse of sin pi by 6 இல்லையா? So sin pi by 6 minus cos pi by 6. இந்த மாதிரி inverse வச்சு நமக்கு போட பிடிக்கல, t ல இந்த மாதிரி root 3 எல்லாம் பிடிக்கல அப்படின்னா you can also do it like that. t க்கு integral change பண்ணாம, limits change பண்ணாம டைரக்டா x க்கு substitute பண்ணியும் பண்ணலாம். So what will I have? Sin inverse of sin pi by 3 minus cos pi by 3 is going to be root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 minus sin inverse of this is going to be 1 minus root 3 divided by 2. அதே தான் வரப்போகுது. ஒன்றும் பெரிய டிஃபரன்ஸ் கிடையாது. இந்த இடத்துல நீங்க லிமிட் கண்டுபிடிக்கலனா இந்த இடத்துல நீங்க கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So this is all the only difference. So final answer is again going to be 2 sin inverse of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. So sin inverse of minus theta is basically going to be minus sin inverse of theta. அதனால தான் மைனஸ் வெளில வந்தோடனே அது பிளஸ்ஸா மாறிடுச்சு. Okay, please copy. Now question number 12. Evaluate. So in the form நம்ம நிறைய பார்த்திருக்கோம். So when I have integral of 0 to a of f of x, I can write this as integral 0 to a of f of a minus x. இந்த மாதிரி எழுதலாமா? a minus x times dx. So இந்த மாதிரி எழுதுனா it will be much more simpler. Integrationல கடைசி exerciseல வரும். 7.10ல வரும். So when I do that, I have my I is basically the question itself. So I'll write that question. So log of sin x minus log 2 cos x times dx. Now I can also write this as, when I apply this is going to be log of sin a minus x, which is going to be pi by 2 minus x. So when I do that, sin of pi by 2 minus x minus log of 2 cos pi by 2 minus x. Now sin pi by 2 minus x is going to be cos. Yeah? So 0 to pi by 2 log of cos x minus log of 2 cos pi by 2 minus x is going to be sin x times dx. So இப்போ இது ரெண்டுமே வந்து என்னோட I தான். So when I add these two, I have 2i equals integral 0 to pi by 2 of log sin x minus log 2 cos x plus log cos x minus log 2 sin x times dx. So when I've added these, now I can club two terms. So log pi by 2, இது வந்து log a plus log b formula இருக்கு. So log a b னு எழுதலாமா? So I can write this as log of sin x cos x. இப்போ minus common எடுத்தா, this is again of the form log a plus log b. So again I can write this together. So minus common எடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறமா I have log of 2 cos x times 2 sin x times dx. Okay, so இப்போ இதை further நான் எப்படி எழுதலாம்? I can write this is again of the form log a minus log b. So I can write this as log of a by b. So integral 0 to pi by 2 log of a sin x cos x divided by 2 2s are 4 times sin x cos x times dx. Now the question has become much simpler. I can cancel these two terms. So I'll have integral 0 to pi by 2 log of 1 by 4 times dx. Log 1 by 4 is a constant. So when I take that outside, log of 1 by 4 times integral x dx, integral of dx is going to be x from 0 to pi divided by 2. So upper limit minus lower limit panna, second term is going to be 0 and the first term is going to be pi by 2 times log of 1 divided by 4. Okay, please copy. Question number 13. Using integration, find the area of the triangular region formed by the lines x plus 1 equals y and 2x plus y equals 7. Okay, so இது easy plot பண்ணலாமா? So first of all, I need the values. So x plus 1 equals y na, I have to find the values for x and y. So when y value is going to be, x value is going to be 0, y is 1. When x value is going to be minus 1, y is equal to 0. When x is going to be 2, y is equal to 3. When x is going to be 1, x is 1 na, y is equal to 2. So இது வந்து first graph. Second க்கு 2x plus y equals 7. So I need my values of x and y. When I substitute, y equals 0, x equals 7 divided by 2. When x is equal to 0, I have y equals 7. When y equals 1, y equals 1 pota, 7 minus 1 is 6. X is equal to 6 by 2, which is going to be 3. Okay, so I've got 3 different points. So now let me plot them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, y 7 வரைக்கும் போது and x வந்து 3 வரைக்கும் தான். So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Then here I have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. When I start plotting, I have 0, 1. So 0, 1 எங்க இருக்கு? இங்க இருக்கு 0, 1. Then minus 1, 0 is going to be over here. 2, 3 is going to be here. Then 1, 2 is going to be here. So this is the line. So this line is going to be x plus 1 equals y. So y equals x plus 1 in the particular line. Then what is the other line when I plot the values? I have 0, 7 by 2. 7 by 2 na is going to be 3.5. Yeah, so this is going to be 7 by 2. So this particular point is in 0, 7. 0, 7 na in the particular point. Then 3, 1. 3, 1 enga irukku? This is going to be 3, 1. So when I plot this, is going to look something like this. Now I need to find the point of intersection of these two curves. Yana, what do you see here? Here the value of y is going to be x plus 1 and this particular equation is going to be y equals 7 minus 2x. Correct? So in the y oda equation is going to be 7 minus 2x. I have two different values for y. Ipo integration நம்ம எப்படி பண்ணுவோம்? I'll take a thin strip. So thin strip எடுத்தா the area is going to be integral of y times dx. But இந்த இடத்துல ரெண்டு value of y இருக்குல்ல, so நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? I'm going to split this triangle into two equal halves and I need to find the point of intersection. So in the point of intersection எப்படி கண்டுபிடிப்போம் நம்ம? I have two different equations. So I have x minus y equals minus 1 and 2x plus y equals 7. When I solve this, I can find the value. Yeah? So I have 3x equals 6. So x is equal to 2. I need the value of x, the point of intersection da venum, and it is exactly intersecting at the point 2. So this is going to be 2. Ipo integral enga enga irukku podu? From this point to this point, which is going to be minus 1 to 2, and again from this point 2 to inge 7 by 2. So 2 to 7 by 2, which is going to be 3.5. So this is how my integral is split and the functions change. Ipo area eppadi irukku podu? Area equals integral minus 1 to 2 of y dx plus integral 2 to 3.5 times y dx, and it is all going to be inside the mod function. Enoda shaded region edu? This is going to be my shaded region. Okay, so this is the area that I am finding. This is the area of shaded region. This is the area that they are asking for. Okay, இப்போ y oda value minus 1 to 2 la eppadi irukku podu? Y oda value is going to be x plus 1. So my integral is going to be minus 1 to 2 x plus 1 times dx inside the mod function plus integral 2 to 3.5. இங்க y என்னவா இருக்க போகுது? Y equals 7 minus 2x. So I have 7 minus 2x times dx inside the mod function. இப்போ ஒரு function integrate பண்ணலாமா? So I have integral minus 1 to 2 x plus 1 times dx. In the term of first integrate பண்ணா what will I have? I'll have x square by 2 plus x from minus 1 to 2, everything inside the mod function. So இதை மட்டும் integrate பண்ணா upper limit. So I have 1 by 2 times 2 square minus minus 1 the whole square plus 2 minus of minus 1, upper limit minus lower limit. So I have 1 by 2 times 2 square is going to be 4, 4 minus 1 is going to be 3 plus 2 minus of minus 1 is going to be 3. So I have 3 by 2 plus 3 which is going to be LCM edutha 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 3 9. So 9 divided by 2. This is inside the absolute value. So this is going to be 9 divided by 2. So இப்போ first பண்ணியாச்சு. Second term is going to be integral 2 to 3.5. Integral 2 to 3.5. 7 minus 2x times dx. So இதை integrate பண்ணா I'll have 7x minus 2 times x square divided by 2. So 2 2 cancel ஆச்சுனா I'll have 7x minus x square from 2 to 3.5. So upper limit minus lower limit. I have 7 times 3.5 minus 2 minus x square இல்லையா? So 3.5 the whole square minus 2 square the whole square. So this when I simplify I have 7 times 3.5 minus 2 is going to give me 1.5 minus 3.5 into 3.5 என்ன? இப்போ 35 into 35 வேணும். How do you solve such questions? 35 இந்த மாதிரி 5 multiples இருந்ததுன்னா 5 5s are 25. Okay. And you have the number 3 here. 3 க்கு அப்புறம் வர number என்ன? It is going to be 4. What is 4 into 3? It is going to be 12. So 35 into 35 is going to be 1225. This is a trick to remember. Examல வந்து 35 into 35 உட்காந்து solve பண்ண வேணாம். இந்த easy trick ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கிட்டா போட்டுடலாம். Now I have 3.5. So 2 decimal places. So it's going to be 12.25. Okay. So bracketல I have 12.25 minus 2 square is going to be 4. So 12.25 minus 4 is going to be 8.25. So either multiply panna 7 5s are 35, 3 7 1s are 7, 8 9 10. So 10.5 minus 8.25. What is that going to be? 10.5 8.25. So inga oru 0 irukku. When I cancel 4, so 5 2, here it is going to be 2.25. So this is going to be 2.25 inside the absolute value which is going to be 2.25. So inga enna value vandhathu? 9.5 vandhathu. So total 9 by 2. So 9 by 2 plus 2.25. 9 by 2 is nothing but 4.5 plus 2.25 which is going to be 6.75. So this is my final answer. Okay. 6.75 square units. Okay. So this is my final area. Please copy. தனித்தனியா absolute value எடுத்து போட்டா போதும். Okay. Question number 14. Find area using integration. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல I have two different equations. இந்த question கொஞ்சம் trickyயா இருக்கும் because it involves என்னென்னலாம் தெரியுது? It involves two different equations. Okay, இது ஒரு point. இன்னொன்று it involves inequality. So you have to know which side it belongs to. Okay, so இந்த மாதிரி ரெண்டு equation இருக்கிற questionலலாம் நம்ம first என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? We need the point of intersection. ஏன்னா ரெண்டுத்துக்குமே ஒரு point of intersection இருந்தா தானே limits எடுக்க முடியும். So first of all, always remember to find the point of intersection. So என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? Inequality எடுத்துட்டு y square equals 2x. I'm going to only write the equality. So y square equals 2x and y equals x minus 4. So இப்போ இதை இங்க substitute பண்ணலாமா? So I have x minus 4 the whole square equals 2x which means x square plus 16 minus 4 2s are 8 இல்லையா? So minus 8x minus 2x equals 0. So இது already splitting the middle term பண்ணி தான் இருக்கு. So I have x square minus 8x minus 2x plus 16 equals 0. So I have x into x minus 8. X minus 8 minus 2 equals 0. So I have x equals 2 and x equals 8. So I have two different point of intersection. என்னென்னலாம்? I'll mark it in the graph. I have x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 8. So இந்த ரெண்டு point of intersection இருக்கு. இப்போ இதுக்கு value of y என்ன? When x is equal to 2. What is my value of y? I'll substitute it in y equals x minus 4. So I have y equals 2 minus 4 which is going to be minus 2. And when x is equal to 8, I have y equals x minus 4 which is 8 minus 4 which is going to be 4. So என்னென்ன ரெண்டு point of intersection? 2 comma minus 2. So I have 2 comma minus 2. It is going to be this particular point. And I have 8 comma 4. So it is going to be 8 comma 4 9. It is going to be this point. Okay. இதை வந்து இப்போ referenceக்கு வச்சுப்போம். Now I am going to start plotting the graph. Y square equals 2x is going to be a parabola. So parabola எந்தெந்த point of intersectionல போதோ அதுக்கு ஏத்த மாதிரி நம்ம வரைஞ்சிக்கலாம். Y equals x minus 4. So இது graph வரையலாமா? So I have y equals x minus 4. So I have x y. When x is equal to 0, y equals minus 4. So when y is equal to 0, x equals 4. And we already found out two different points. என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சோம் இந்த இடத்துல? When x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 2. When x is equal to 2, y is minus 2. And when x equals 8, y equals 4. So when x equals 8, y equals 4. So already we have four different points. So இப்போ இதை plot பண்ணலாமா? So first I'm going to draw the line y equals x minus 4. So என்னென்ன பாயிண்ட்லாம் இருக்கு 0, minus 4. So where is 0, minus 4? So this point is going to be 0, minus 4. Then 4, 0. 4, 0 is going to be over here. 4, 0. Then 2, minus 2. 2, minus 2 I already marked. So this is going to be 2, minus 2 and 8, 4. So now when I join the line, so this is going to be y equals x minus 4. So in the line varanjachu. Ipo parabola enga irukku? Where is my parabola going to be? Y square equals 2x na, it is going to be symmetric about the x axis. So x axis la it is going to intersect this particular point, and I also see that I have a point of intersection over here. So parabola has to pass that point. Ilya? So the parabola is going to look like this, and the parabola also passes the point x is equal to 2 na, 2, minus 2 la pass agudhu. So it is going to be this particular point. So the parabola passes through this point. Okay, so this is how the parabola looks. In the mari point of intersection modale eduthu nama eluditona, it will be easy to solve. Okay, ipo shaded region enna kandupidikanumla. So inequality kuduthirukanga, y square less than 2x. So I have y square less than or equal to 2x, and I have y greater than or equal to x minus 4. So இதை எப்படி செக் பண்ணுவோம்? இப்போ y square less than 2x na, I need to find out which side is the shaded region. இப்போ parabola-க்கு இந்த side shaded region இல்ல இந்த side shaded region தெரியணும்ல. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take some point over here in this side of the parabola. Bottom இல்ல இருக்கிற ஒரு point எடுத்துக்க போறேன், which is going to be 1, 0. So இப்போ 1, 0 substitute பண்ணா what will I get? 1, 0. I'll substitute the point 1, 0. Which means I have 0 square less than or equal to 2 into 1. So 0 less than or equal to 2. This is going to be true. So we are talking about this side. In the particular point எடுத்ததுனால it is going to be this side. Okay, இப்போ parabola-க்கு உள்ளேயா வெளியிலயா கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. இப்போ இந்த அடுத்த point. So y greater than or equal to x minus 4. So which point can I take? In the line la I can try 0, 0. இந்த இடத்துல இருக்குல்ல, so I have to check whether it is going to be this side of the line or it is going to be this side of the line. Correct? So when I substitute 0, 0. 0, 0, I have 0 greater than or equal to 0 minus 4, 0 greater than or equal to minus 4. So this is also true, which means we are talking about this particular side. Now, what is the common shaded region for this whole thing? I'm going to shade the region. So parabola ku in the side. So it is going to be this, and line ku in the side. So it is going to be this. This is going to be my shaded region. Okay? இப்போ ஷேடட் ரீஜன் என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. இதை எப்படி சால்வ் பண்ண போறோம்? இன்டெகிரல்ல எப்படி எழுத போறோம்? இப்போ யூசுவலா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? x வேல்யூ டிராவல்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் சம் பாயிண்ட் டு சம் பாயிண்ட், அப்புறம் இங்க இருந்து இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட் டு இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட், இந்த மாதிரி x ஆக்சிஸ் வச்சே நம்ம இவ்வளவு நேரம் போட்டுருக்கோம். பட் இந்த क्वेश्चनல y ஆக்சிஸ் வச்சு போடணும். ஏன் நீங்க பாப்பீங்க. So we already know the point 4 here. So பேசிக்கா இந்த பர்టిక్యులர் லைனை ஜாயின் பண்ணா my y value is going to be 4 here, and I also have a value minus 2, which means I can have minus 2 here. So basically now my interval travels from minus 2 to 4. சரிதா? இப்போ இந்த டைரக்ஷன்ல பார்க்க போறோம். minus 2 to 4 கீழே இருந்து மேல பார்க்க போறோம். சோ இந்த இடத்துல ஷேடட் ரீஜன் எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்க போறேன்? I am going to take minus 2 to 4 of this particular line. So minus 2 to 4 of this particular line na, இந்த சைடுல இருக்க this is going to be my area. கரெக்ட்டா? So இப்போ மொத்த ஏரியாவும் வந்துருச்சு. I do not want this particular shaded region. So இது வர வேண்டாம்னா நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I am again going to subtract this thing. Parabolaவோட integration from minus 2 to 4. புரிஞ்சுதா? What I am doing? So பேசிக்கா இந்த இடத்துல இந்த limits இருக்கு where y equals minus 2 and y equals 4. Okay, now when I do minus 2 to 4 of, I'll first write it for you. So the area is going to be, once I write it you'll understand. So minus 2 to 4 integral travel ஆகுது. Y times d, here we are talking about x times dx because we are taking a thin strip over here. So இப்படி thin strip எடுத்தா this is going to be my dy and this is going to be my x. So my equation is going to be x times dy. இதுதான் integral minus integral minus 2 to 4 x times dy, where in the x is going to be in the line. So in the line x oda value enna, it is going to be y plus 4. Correct? So here I can write this as minus 2 to 4 y plus 4 times dy minus integral of minus 2 to 4. In the இடத்துல x enna, x oda value I have y square equals 2x, which means x is equal to y square divided by 2. So I have y square divided by 2 times dy. So basically I am subtracting the line minus the parabola. இப்போ diagramல பாருங்க, line minus the parabola எங்க இருக்கு? So line na from minus 2 to 4 it is going to be this line and it is going to be this whole shaded region. Correct? In the box தெரியுதா green color box? So it is going to be this whole shaded region. But எனக்கு இந்த particular bit மட்டும்தான் வேணும். அப்ப நான் எதை subtract பண்ண போறேன்? I need to subtract this shaded region. இந்த shaded region என்ன? It is going to be, I have to subtract this shaded region also. Correct? So this shaded region is going to be -2 to 4 of this particular parabola. புரிஞ்சுதா? நம்ம வந்து தலையை tilt பண்ணி பாருங்க. So இவ்வளவு நேரம் xக்கு நேரா இப்படி பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தோம்ல, இப்போ look at it like this. Okay? So இந்த மாதிரி பாருங்க. So basically நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I'm going to take the integration of this line and subtract in the parabola. So basically I will subtract the region that was added twice and I will be getting the area that is needed. Okay? Understood? So this is how we are going to solve. In the question a little tricky, you have to think in a different way. Axis திருப்பி பாருங்க. So line ஓட ஏரியா மொத்தமா கிடைச்சதுன்னா இப்போ இந்த எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஏரியாவை subtract பண்ணணும். இந்த எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஏரியாவை எப்படி subtract பண்றது? I can integrate from -2 to 4 of the parabola. So அது பண்ணா we'll get the answer. Okay? புரிஞ்சுதா? Now this is going to be a simple integral. இந்த integral கண்டுபிடிக்கிற வரைக்கும் தான் கொஞ்சம் ட்ரிக்கியா இருக்கும். Otherwise it's easy. Okay? இப்போ இங்க எழுதலாமா? I have the area is going to be -2 to 4 of y plus 4 dy minus -2 to 4 of y square divided by 2. Of y square divided by 2 times dy. And always remember, ஏரியாவை ஆட் பண்றோமோ சப்ட்ராக்ட் பண்றோமோ it has to be inside the absolute value. Okay? இப்போ integral போடலாமா? Now, when I take the integral, I have inside the absolute value y plus 4 integrate பண்ணா y square divided by 2 plus 4y and the limit travels from -2 to 4 inside the absolute value minus y square divided by 2. So 1 by 2 comes outside. Y square integrate panna I'll have y cube divided by 3 and this travels from -2 to 4. Okay. Now first this solve panna I'll have 1 by 2 is a constant. Upper limit minus lower limit. So I have 4 square minus of -2 the whole square. Okay. First term. Now 4 times y na 4 minus of -2. So this is going to be my first term. Absolute value minus. In the இடத்துல I have 1 divided by 6. இப்போ y cube இருக்கு, which is going to be 4 cube minus -2 the whole cube. Okay, this is going to be my second term. இப்போ first term simplify பண்ணா 1 by 2 times bracketல என்ன இருக்கு? 4 4s are 16. So 16 minus -2 the whole square is going to be plus 4. Plus 4 times bracketல 4 minus of -2. So minus minus becomes plus. 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, 4 2s are 8 னு போட்டுறாதீங்க. Minus 1 by 6 times bracketல 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64 minus -2 the whole cube is going to be -8. Okay, sign வச்சு carefully போடுங்க. Cube பண்ணா it is going to be -8. Now I have half times 16 minus 4 is going to be 12 plus 6 4s are 24 minus 1 by 6 times 64 plus 8. Okay, so here I can cancel this. 2 6 are. So இப்போ first absolute value குள்ள I have absolute value of 30 minus here I have 1 by 6 times 64 plus 8 is going to be 72. Okay, so இப்போ இதை simplify பண்ணா I have 6 1s are 6, 1 6 2s are 12. So இந்த modulus குள்ள absolute value குள்ள 12 இருக்கு. So I have 30 minus 12 which is going to be 18 square units. Okay, so இதில் ஏரியாவை எந்த shaded region அந்த shaded regionக்கு எப்படி integral எடுக்கணுங்கிறது தான் is going to be the tricky part. இதை வந்து புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க, எப்போவுமே x axis வழியாவே பார்க்காம தலையை கொஞ்சம் tilt பண்ணி y axis வழியா பார்த்தா the sum becomes much more easier. Okay, so basically இந்த இடத்துல என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கோம், இப்படி ஒரு லைன் இருக்கு, இங்கே ஒரு ஏரியா இருக்கு, இந்த இடத்துல ஒரு இன்டெகிரல் இருக்கு. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் கோயிங் டு பி -2 to 4 அப்படின்னா இந்த லைனோட ஏரியாவை எடுக்கிறோம். ஸோ இந்த லைனோட ஏரியா அப்படின்னா என்ன வரும், இந்த மொத்த ஷேடட் ரீஜனும் வரும். ஆனால் நமக்கு இந்த பேரபோலா செமிசர்க்கிளோடது மட்டும்தான் வேணும். அப்படிங்கும் போது நம்ம எதை சப்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணணும், again -2 to 4 ஆஃப் திஸ் பர்டிகுலர் பேரபோலா. இப்போ நமக்கு ஷேடட் ரீஜன் வந்துச்சா, திஸ் இஸ் த ரெக்வயர்ட் ஷேடட் ரீஜன். ஸோ பேசிக்கா லைன் மைனஸ் பேரபோலா. இது வேற ஆக்சஸ்லேருந்து பார்க்கும்போது கொஞ்சம் கன்ஃபியூசிங்காக இருக்கும். அதர்வைஸ் இட்ஸ் ஈஸி. ஓகே, ப்ளீஸ் காப்பி. Find the particular solution of the differential equation. Question number 15. Okay. So, இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல I need to bring this in such a form dy by dx equals plus py இல்லையா, plus py equals q. இந்த ஃபார்ம்ல கொண்டு வந்தா I can apply linear differential method இல்லையா. So, when I do that I have dy by dx plus 2xy divided by 1 plus x square equals 1 by 1 plus x square the whole square. Cancel பண்ணிடாதீங்க, இந்த மாதிரி எழுதணும். Okay, so from here I have my p to be 2x divided by 1 plus x square and q equals 1 divided by 1 plus x square the whole square. So for second step I have to find my integration factor. So I have integration factor to be e raised to the power p dx இல்லையா. So this is going to be integral 2x divided by 1 plus x square times dx. So substitution method pota I have 1 plus x square equals t, 2x dx equals dt. So I have integral of dt divided by t which is going to be log mod t. And what is my log mod t? Log mod 1 plus x square. Okay, so this is going to be e raised. Ellame e raised to the power. So in the end I have e raised to log of something is going to e to the log of something is going to be and the function itself. So 1 plus x square. Now what is my next step? Y times integration factor equals integral of q times integration factor times dx plus c. So when I do that, I have y times 1 plus x square equals integral of q என்ன வந்தது 1 by 1 plus x square the whole square times I have the integration factor to be 1 plus x square times dx plus c. So here this and this gets cancelled. So I have integral of 1 by 1 plus x square. So இந்த பக்கம் என்ன இருக்கு? I have tan inverse of x plus c and here I have y of 1 plus x square. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல particular solution கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னு சொல்றாங்க. So at what value particular solution? Y equals 0 when x is equal to 1. So it is given that 1, 0. 1, 0 substitute பண்ணா I have y க்கு substitute பண்ண போறேன். So y value 0 வா இருக்க போகுது. So இந்த பக்கம் 0 equals tan inverse of 1 plus c. I have c equals minus tan inverse of 1 which is going to be minus pi divided by 4. So my final solution is going to look like y of 1 plus x square plus tan inverse of x equals இல்லையா plus கிடையாது equals tan inverse of x minus pi divided by 4. So this is my final answer. Okay, please copy. Question number 16. Show differential equation is homogeneous and solve. So homogeneous ni எப்படி காட்டணும்? Lambda x substitute பண்ணணும். So what is my f of x? F of x is going to be x times dy minus y dx equals square root of x square minus y square times dx. First x y club பண்றேன். So I basically have x dy equals square root of x square minus y square times dx plus y dx. When I club the dx, I have square root of x square minus y square plus y equals x dy. So I have dy by dx equals square root of x square minus y square plus y divided by x. So இப்போ homogeneous ஆன எப்படி check பண்ணணும்? I have to substitute y equals lambda y and x equals lambda x. I need to get f of lambda x equals f of x. Correct? Lambda times f of x. Lambda basically வெளியில எடுக்கணும். So this is going to be, I have lambda square x square minus lambda square y square inside the square root plus lambda y divided by lambda x. I can take the lambda outside. So lambda times square root of x square minus y square plus இங்கேயும் lambda வெளியில எடுத்தா I'll have this the whole divided by lambda x. So this gets cancelled. So I'm basically getting f of x. So yes, it is homogeneous. Okay, இப்படி தான் homogeneous இல்லையான்னு check பண்ணணும். இதுக்கு ஒரு mark கொடுப்பாங்க. So do write this step. Now I need to solve this. So இப்போ solve பண்ணணும். I have dy by dx equals square root of x square minus y square plus y divided by x. I need to substitute y by x equals v. So I have y equals vx. So here I have d by dx of vx equals square root of x square minus v square x square plus vx the whole divided by x. When I take the x outside, I have x times square root of 1 minus v square plus v the whole divided by x. So the x and the x gets cancelled. இப்போ left hand side v plus x dv divided by dx. இந்த மாதிரி சம்ஸ்லாம் நம்ம நிறைய exercise examples போட்டிருக்கோம். அதெல்லாம் பாருங்க. So this, okay. So what is left now? v plus x dv by dx equals square root of 1 minus v square plus v இல்லையா? Plus v. When I take this v to the other side, I have x dv by dx equals square root of 1 minus v square plus v minus v. So plus v minus v cancel. I don't. Now club the v terms and the x terms. So I have 1 by square root of 1 minus v square times dv equals dx divided by x. When I integrate on both sides, I'll please change. I have x square plus y square everywhere. So எங்கெல்லாம் plus இருக்கோ அங்கெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் minus இருக்கோ அதெல்லாம் please change it to plus. Okay. So I have 1 plus v square and 1 plus v square. Okay. So this is what I have. So this left hand side is going to be log mod v plus square root of 1 plus v square equals log mod x plus c. இப்போ c na log c nu எழுதலாம். First I'll substitute for v. So I have log mod y by x plus square root of 1 plus y square divided by x square minus log x equals log C. No, log A minus log B formula irukku. So I can write this as log of A by B. So I have log of, first I'll simplify, y by x plus square root of x square plus y square divided by x square minus log mod x equals log C. Okay, log C. So log A by B. So log of y plus square root of x square plus y square the whole divided by x. In the x square root விட்டு வெளியில எடுத்தா x square root விட்டு வெளியில எடுத்தா I'll have x. So this divided by x. Okay, log of A divided by B equals log C. இப்போ division becomes a multiplication. Reciprocal பண்ணா I have y plus square root of x square plus y square divided by x square equals log C. Now final answer is going to be y x square plus y square divided by x square equals C. ரெண்டு பக்கமும் log எடுத்தா I'll have this. So you can just leave it like this. So this is my final answer. Okay, please copy. Section C. இப்போ இதுக்கு அப்புறமா case study questions. So read the following. இப்போ volleyball player serves the ball which is parabolic. So அவன் ball throw பண்றது இப்படி parabolic-ஆ போகுது, இந்த மாதிரி போகுது. Okay, path given by h of t. So they've given the equation where h of t is the height of the ball at any time t. Is h of t a continuous function? இப்போ h of t continuous ஆ இல்லையான்னு எப்படி தெரியும்? You know that. How do you write this answer? h of t is a polynomial function. இல்லாட்டி left hand limit right hand limit எல்லாத்தையும் substitute பண்ணியும் போடலாம். இல்லாட்டி examல 1 mark questionல you can write it like this. h of t is a polynomial function, hence it is continuous. அவ்வளவுதான். Okay, so this is just 1 mark question. Now B, find the time at which the ball is maximum. So maximum na என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? We have to find the critical point இல்லையா? So I need h of t இருக்கு already 7 by 2 t square plus 13 by 2 t plus 1. I need to find h dash, which is going to be 7 by 2 is a constant. T square differentiate panna I'll have 2t plus 13 by 2 times t வந்து differentiate panna 1, then 1 is a constant. So I have, this gets cancelled. So this is going to be 7t plus 13 divided by 2. And this, when I equate it to 0, I'll get my critical point. So I have 7t equals minus 13 divided by 2. So I have t equals minus 13 divided by 14. So this is going to be my critical point. So this is the time at which the ball is reaching its maximum. Okay, please copy. Now, question number 18. Read the following passage. Agricultural Research Institute, scientists do experiments with seed. A scientist observed that a particular seed grows very fast after germination. இப்போ growth defined by the function f of x கொடுத்திருக்கான். So 1 by 3 times x cube minus 4x square plus 15x plus 2. And x ஓட வேல்யூவும் லிமிட்ஸ் கொடுத்திருக்கான், 0 to 10 கொடுத்திருக்கான். Where x represents number of days plants are exposed to the sunlight. What are the critical points? இப்போ critical point எப்படி கண்டுபிடிப்போம்? You have to find the first derivative and equate that to 0. So I have a க்கு f of x equals x cube by 3 minus 4x square plus 15x plus 2. When I do f dash of x, I have 3 divided by 3 times x square minus 8x plus 15. So this gets cancelled. I have x square minus 8x plus 15. இப்போ product 15 வேணும், sum minus 8 வேணும். So minus 5 minus 3. So I have x square minus 5x minus 3x plus 15. So x minus 5, x minus 5 minus 3. So with this, when I equate to 0, this is going to be my f dash of x. When f dash of x is equated to 0, I have x equals 5 and x equals 3. So I have two different critical points. Using the second derivative test, find the minimum value. இப்போ second derivative வச்சு எது minimum னு கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். I have two different critical points. So இப்போ f dash of x தெரியும். Now f double dash of x is going to be 2x minus 8. Now when I substitute f double dash of 5, I'm going to have 2 times 5 minus 8, which is going to be 10 minus 8, which is 2, which is greater than 0. So this is going to be minima. And f double dash of 3 panna, I have 2 times 3 minus 8, which is going to be 6 minus 8, which is minus 2, which is less than 0. So we are talking about the maxima. அவன் என்ன கேட்குறான்? Use second derivative to find the minimum value. So minimum value எதில் இருக்கு? At critical point 5. So what is my minimum value going to be at x is equal to 5? f of x enna? It is going to be x cube by 3 minus 4x square plus 15x plus 2. So at 5, I have 5 cube by 3 minus 4 times 5 square plus 15 into 5 plus 2. So this is going to be 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125 divided by 3 minus 5 5s are 25, 25 into 4 is going to be 100 plus 15 into 5, 5 5s are 25, 2 5 1s are 5 6 7 plus 2. So I have minus 100 plus 75 is minus 25, minus 25 plus 2 is minus 23. So I have 125 by 3 minus 23. When I take the LCM, 125 minus 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6 divided by 3. 125 minus 69. So I have 11. So it's going to be 5. 15 minus 9 is 56. So I have 56 divided by 3. Okay. This is my maximum value. Please copy. So second derivative வச்சு எந்த critical point maximum value கொடுக்குது, எந்த critical point minimum value கொடுக்குதுன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சோம். So minimum value என்னன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. You have to substitute that to f of x. Okay. புரிஞ்சுதா? Please copy. Question number 19. Now, water is stored in a conical vessel. Water is dripping out through the tiny hole in the bottom. இப்போ conical vessel na, it is going to look something like this. We are talking about a cone. Okay, and it is dripping from the bottom through a tiny hole. இங்க இருந்து water வந்துட்டு இருக்கு. The semi-vertical angle is pi by 6. Semi-vertical angle na என்ன? This line is going to be the vertical line. Semi na இதோட பாதி. So this theta is going to be my semi-vertical angle and it is given to be pi by 6. Now the radius is going to be r and the height, slant height is going to be x and the height of the water is going to be h. What is the relation between x and r? இப்போ x க்கும் r க்கும் என்ன relation னு கேக்குறான். Now what do I have? I know that theta equals pi divided by 6 and they are asking a relationship between x and r. X and r na, we are talking about opposite by hypotenuse. Correct? But this is a right angle triangle. We are talking about opposite by hypotenuse. I know that sin pi by 6 equals opposite r divided by x. So when I find sin pi by 6 na, sin 30 which is going to be 0, 1 by 2. So I have r divided by x. So I have x is equal to 2r. So x equals 2r. The slant height is going to be 2 times the radius. Okay. So in the relation kandupidichachu. Ipo b enna, what is the relation between h and r? So h kum r kum enna relation? We are talking about tan theta, opposite by adjacent. So I have tan pi by 6 equals opposite divided by adjacent. Tan pi by 6 na, tan 30 which is going to be 1 by root 3 equals r divided by h. So h equals root 3r. So I have also found the relation between height and the radius. இப்போ என்ன கேக்குறான்? If the water is dripping out at a steady rate of 1 centimeter cube per second. So என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கான்? Volume equals 1 centimeter cube per second னு கொடுத்திருக்கான். So he is given the volume dv divided by dt. You understand? This is volume, this is time. So the change of volume with respect to time is given. Find the rate of decrease of slant height when the slant height of the water cone. So x is equal to 4 centimeter initially. கடைசியில என்னவா இருக்குன்னு செக் பண்ணணும். Okay, so this is what is given. So I have dv by dt equals 1 centimeter cube per second. What is my volume of cone? I have 1 by 3 pi r square h. So this is the volume of cone. இப்போ h க்கும் r க்கும் என்ன relation கிடைச்சது? We got this to be root 3r. Okay, so this when I substitute, I have 1 by 3 pi r square times root 3r. So I can cancel the 3 and the root 3. So here I'll have a root 3. This is going to be pi r cube divided by root 3. But in that la enna kekran? Decrease of the slant height kekran. But here my value is in terms of r. So I'm going to change this in terms of x where my r is going to be x divided by 2. So I have pi by root 3 times x divided by 2 the whole cube. So this is going to be pi divided by 8 root 3 times x cube. So this is nothing but my volume. So now I'm going to differentiate this with respect to t. So I have d by dt of volume enna vandhudu? Pi by 8 root 3 times x cube. And I know that my water is dripping at a rate of minus 1. So the volume is decreasing. Correct? So it has to be minus 1 equals d by dt of this. So pi divided by 8 root 3 is a constant. It comes out. X cube differentiate panna, I have 3x square. But remember, my variable of differentiation is x. Sorry, my variable of differentiation is t and the variable that is inside is x. So I have to differentiate that also. Correct? So this is going to be dx divided by dt, and this is what they are asking. They are asking for the decrease in the slant height. So இதுதான் அவங்க கேக்குறாங்க. Okay, so dx by dt வேணும். Now at x is equal to 4 centimeters. So this is also given at x equals 4. So what happens? Minus 8 root 3 divided by pi times 3x square equals dx divided by dt at x equals 4. So இப்போ ஃபைனலா என்ன இருக்கு? I have dx by dt equals minus 8 root 3 divided by 3 pi times 4 square which is going to be 16. So இதை cancel பண்ணா I have 8 2s are. So in final என்ன இருக்கு minus root 3 divided by 6 pi. So this is going to be dx by dt. So basically my slant height negative இருக்கிறதுனால is decreasing at the rate of minus root 3 divided by 6 pi square units கிடையாது. So centimeter per second. We are talking about the height. So it is going to be centimeter per second. Okay. இவ்வளவுதான் sum. ரிலேஷன் மட்டும் கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு எதோட எந்த ரிலேஷன் கேட்குறாங்களோ அது சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணிட்டு எக்ஸுக்கு ஒரு வேல்யூ கொடுத்துருக்கான். இனிஷியல் ஸ்லாண்ட் ஹைட் வாஸ் 4னு கொடுத்துருக்கான். ஸோ அதுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி நம்ம சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ண வேண்டியதான். ஓகே, ப்ளீஸ் காப்பி. லாஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின். சஷி பில்ஸ் a small company. அந்த கம்பெனியில் ஒரு விண்டோ இருக்கு. The window's mirror is designed in the shape of a rectangle surmounted by a semicircular opening. Now, the window has the perimeter of 10 meter. இப்போ total perimeter என்ன first? So perimeter is going to be and 2x 2y represents the length and the breadth. So 2y is going to be the breadth, 2x is going to be the length. இங்கேயும் ஒரு 2y இருக்கு போது, and this particular length is also going to be 2x. So what is the radius going to be? X divided by 2. So x. Okay. Now perimeter is going to be perimeter of the rectangle, which is going to be 2y plus 2x plus 2y. இந்த fourth side எழுதக்கூடாது, ஏன்னா மேலே ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு செமி சர்க்கிள் வந்துருச்சு. இப்போ இந்த செமி சர்க்கிளோட பெரிமீட்டர் என்ன? சர்க்கிளோட பெரிமீட்டர் is going to be 2 pi r. So செமி சர்க்கிளோட பெரிமீட்டர் is going to be 2 pi r divided by 2 இல்லையா? So it is going to be plus 2 pi r divided by 2. And what is my r here? X. So this is going to be 2y plus 2x plus 2y. 2 gets cancelled, plus pi times r is going to be x. புரிஞ்சுதா? The radius is going to be x from the diagram. Okay. So this is going to be my perimeter, and this is given to be 10 meter. So இது 10 meter னு கொடுத்துட்டான். If 2x 2y represents the length and the breadth of the rectangular portion, find y in terms of x. So very very simple. So I have 10 equals 4y plus x into pi plus 2. I have 10 minus 4y equals x times pi plus 2. So x equals 10 minus 4y divided by pi plus 2. So y in terms of x எழுதியாச்சா? இல்லை, x in terms of y எழுதிருக்கோம். y in terms of x எப்படி எழுதலாம்? I can also write this as basically 10 minus x into pi plus 2 equals 4y. So y equals 10 minus pi x minus 2x divided by 4. So this is going to be y in terms of x. Okay. எழுதியாச்சா? Now, express the combined area of the window as a function of x. இப்போ combined area என்ன? This is my first subsection. Now, second subsection, combined area is going to be area of rectangle plus area of semicircle. இல்லையா? So this is going to be length into breadth plus this is going to be pi r square divided by 2. Area of circle is going to be pi r square, but in a semicircle it is going to be divided by 2. Now what is the value going to be? I have 2x into 2y. This is length into breadth plus pi divided by 2. R square and it is going to be x square. So in total I have 4xy plus pi divided by 2 x square. So this is the combined area. அவ்வளவுதான், முடிஞ்சு போச்சு. As a function of x. So they are asking as a function of x na, you have to substitute for y இல்லையா? So area is going to be 4x. Y க்கு என்ன வந்தது? It is going to be 10 minus x times. So it's going to be 10 minus x times pi plus 2 divided by 4 plus pi by 2 x square. So this is my combined area. Okay. Combined area எழுதியாச்சு. Now what is the next question? Find maximum area, maximum value of a using the derivatives. இப்போ maximum value of a எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? First of all, I'll simplify this. So I have 4 and a 4. So this gets cancelled. Whole divided by 4 ங்கிறதுனால cancel பண்றேன். What is inside now? I have 10x minus x square times pi plus 2 plus pi by 2 times x square. இப்போ x square common எடுத்தா I have 10x minus x square times pi by 2 minus pi divided by 2. So this when I simplify I have 10x minus x square times 2. Pi minus pi by 2 is going to be pi by 2. So plus pi divided by 2. Okay. So this is my combined area. இப்போ இதோட maximum value கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னா I need to differentiate this. So I have to do a dash, which is going to be 10 minus 2 plus pi by 2 is a constant times x square differentiate பண்ணா I'll have a 2x. Okay. So இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல I can also take an LCM where I'll have 4 plus pi the whole divided by 2. So the 2 and the 2 can get cancelled. I'll be left with 10 minus x times pi plus 4. So this is going to be my a dash. So இதில் என்ன கேட்குறான், find the maximum value of a using the derivatives. So I found out my first derivative. When I equate a dash to 0, I have 10 minus x times pi plus 4 equals 0. So I have x times pi plus 4 equals 10. So x is equal to 10 divided by pi plus 4. So I have found out my critical point. இப்போ இது maximum minimum எப்படி தெரியும்? You have to find the second derivative. So இப்போ second derivative என்ன? I have a dash. So I need to find a double dash. So 10 is a constant. அதுக்கு எதுவும் வராது. Then I have minus of pi plus 4. Derivative of x is going to be 1. So this is less than 0. So we are talking about the maximum. Okay? And what is the maximum value going to be? What is the maximum area going to be? Area என்ன கிடைச்சது? I have 10x minus x square times 2 plus pi by 2. So area இதை substitute பண்ணா, this is my critical point. So I have area equals 10 times x, which is going to be 10 divided by pi plus 4 minus x square times 4x square இல்லையா? So x க்கு value substitute பண்ணா, I have 10 divided by pi plus 4 the whole square times 4 plus pi divided by 2. So this, when I simplify, I can take 100 divided by pi plus 4 outside. So 1 minus, இந்த இடத்துல 100 வெளியில வந்துருச்சு. So I'll be left with 1 divided by pi plus 4 times pi plus 4 divided by 2. Correct? So these two terms get cancelled. So I'll be left with 1 minus half inside the bracket. So 100 divided by pi plus 4 times 1 minus half. So this is going to be half. இங்கேயும் I can cancel the 100 and the 2. So I'll be left with 50. So maximum area என்ன? It is going to be 50 divided by pi plus 4 square units. Okay? அவ்வளவுதான். We have found out what the maximum area is also. Find the area is maximum. Find the length, breadth and the radius. So I have found out my value of x. I can substitute that and find the value of y. Correct? இப்போ y ஓட value எங்க கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? I'll write it here. So I know that y equals 10 minus x into pi plus 2 divided by 4. I have 10 minus 10 divided by pi plus 4 times pi plus 2 the whole divided by 4. This is going to be 10 times pi plus 4 minus 10 times pi plus 2 the whole divided by 4 times pi plus 4. So this is going to be 10 pi plus 40 minus 10 pi minus 20 divided by 4 into pi plus 4. So 10 pi cancel achna. You can cancel these two. 40 minus 20 is going to be 20. So 20 divided by 4 times pi plus 4. Again this gets cancelled. 4 5s are. So I'll have 5 divided by pi plus 4. So 5 divided by pi plus 4 is going to be my y. So y value kandupidichachu, x value kandupidichachu. What is my r? R is going to be x divided by r is going to be x simply. Okay, so I have also found out my value of r, which is going to be 10 divided by pi plus 4. So I have found out all the values. Okay, please copy. So with this we are done with this sample paper. இந்த மாதிரி வேற ஏதாவது என்னோட தம்பி ஸ்கூல்ல sample paper கொடுத்தாங்கனாலும் நான் எடுத்து போடுறேன். Okay, all the best for your exams. Bye.